Originally, I was going to do a silly video as an April Fool's Day joke, but nothing came to my mind. Then, I learned about an interesting April Fool's Day prank from a few years ago, based off everyone's favorite galaxy far, far away. One that I found so interesting that I thought it deserved its own video. Today, I'm going to talk about an apology. Before I begin, I'm going to talk about the Thrawn Trilogy. For those who don't know, this trilogy consisted of the Star Wars Legends novels Heir to the Empire, Dark Force Rising, and The Last Command, respectively, all written by Timothy Zahn. Taking place exactly 5 years after Return of the Jedi, this trilogy depicted the New Republic's fight against the Imperial Remnant, now led by Grand Admiral Thrawn and the Dark Jedi Joruus C'baoth, the latter being the insane clone of the Jedi Master Joruus C'baoth. The Thrawn Trilogy was famous for launching a Star Wars renaissance, not only introducing several fan-favorite Legends characters such as Thrawn, Mara Jade, and Gilad Pellaeon, but also Coruscant, the Imperial capital planet that would later be featured in the prequel trilogy. There's a sequence in The Last Command in which it's revealed that Joruus C'baoth created a clone of Luke Skywalker from cells extracted by the latter's severed hand. This clone, appropriately dubbed Luuke Skywalker, yes, with 2 U's, was C'baoth's failsafe in case the real Luke wouldn't turn to the dark side and become his apprentice. Wielding the blue Skywalker lightsaber, Luke was able to overpower his genetic template in a duel. The real Luke Skywalker then bargains his own life as an attempt to save his comrades, but his clone decides to continue the fight, only to be slain by Mara Jade, the former Emperor's hand who would later not only become a Jedi Master in her own right, but also Luke Skywalker's wife. On April 1st, 2012, Timothy Zahn wrote a short story dubbed An Apology. Released on Random House's genre site, Suvudu, this story was an April Fool's joke masquerading as an epilogue to the Fate of the Jedi series of Star Wars Legends novels. It revealed that Thrawn selected Luke to take his template's place in the New Republic hierarchy after the latter was killed by Mara Jade. Thrawn kept giving Luke new missions that he would carry out while maintaining the facade that he was the real deal. Luke helped Thrawn obtain DNA samples of several deceased characters, but after the Yuuzhan Vong War, the Grand Admiral launched a new plan of substituting characters out for clones before they died. Eventually, Thrawn creates Luuke Skywalker, with 3 U's, to take Luke's place, and our protagonist goes to the Patagonia system to be retired by his master. The story then ends with a teaser for Star Wars The Clone Wars 2, a new, never-ending series of novels chronicling the adventures of the 3rd-generation Luke clone and his clone army, with the 17th installment of this series seeing them travel back in time during the Clone Wars, fighting the Galactic Republic and their clone army. I mentioned earlier that I recently learned about this Star Wars April Fool's Day joke, and my immediate reaction was to laugh. I thought Luke Skywalker was one of the more outlandish additions to Legends lore, so the idea that he completely replaced the real Luke Skywalker after the Thrawn Trilogy was just hilarious. The fact that they got Timothy Zahn to write this story makes it even better, as it's almost like he's making fun of himself for creating this clone. It also makes me imagine the fandom's reaction if this was legit. After all, this would literally change how they would see every Legends storyline after the Thrawn Trilogy forever. So yeah, these are all my thoughts on this April Fool's joke. I hope you found it as intriguing as I did. Hello, I see that you have reached the end of this video. If you liked what you just saw, you can give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and follow me on Twitter at DialogueNerdy. If you really want to, you can also ring the bell to be notified every time I upload a new video.